Happy reset day and welcome to another episode of the Tunes and Tales podcast. As usual, I'm your host Jay. Thanks for checking out another episode. If you're still watching, listening to the podcast, thanks for sticking with us. If you're new, as I always say, whether it's an accident, whether it's on purpose, you even know what the hell you're listening to right now, welcome to the Tunes and Tales podcast. This is a podcast where we have a guest every week, and that guest comes on and share a story and a song that reminds them of that story. Yeah, so welcome. Hope you stay along for the ride. All right, so let's get into the notes for this week's episode. As usual, if you want to follow us on social media, support the podcast, you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at tunesandtalespod. You'll see it right below. If you want to follow us on X or Twitter, it is Tunes and Tales Pod with the N in the middle. On Facebook is just Tunes and Tales Podcasts. What else we got? If you want to listen to the podcast on the go during chores, ride to work, ride home from work, just the audio version. Also in the audio version, you can hear the song that that specific episode is about. That you can find on all podcast platforms. So you got, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts. That's what I meant. You got iHeart. What else? Google. Wherever you can find or listen to podcasts, that's where we will be. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and click that subscribe button for me. Support your boy. Support the podcast. We're trying to blow this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be famous, baby. I'm trying to be famous. Now I'm playing. I just want to build a support, build a community for this podcast. So, if you're watching or if you're listening, just support, follow, subscribe, support the podcast. I would really appreciate it. What else we got for the notes? Also, if you hear any stories and songs or any episodes in general and that inspires you to share your own story with a song, feel free to either message us on social media, the ones I already said, or you can just email us at tunesandtalespod@gmail.com. Again, down there. If you want to potentially have an episode, we can talk about it. But if you want to just share it and then I'll share the story on a future episode, hit us in the email. All right. So today's guest is my homie Willy. He's a personal trainer. He's a good guy with a very, very unique upbringing. I think you guys are going to love this episode. He's a good dude with a good heart. And like I said, it's a very weird but unique upbringing that made him who he is today. I think you guys will love this one. So please welcome to the podcast, Willy Perdomo. All right, my guy, thank you for coming on.
You already
to the
know.
Podcast. How you doing?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing well. A little sore from the gym this morning, but I'm all right.
We talked about it leg day, right? So actually, because you're a personal trainer, right?
Yes.
So what did you do for leg day? Like specifically, like what?
So I always warm up, stretches, yoga.
Okay, I know it sounds stupid by asking this.
Okay.
Obviously, warming up is important, but is it really that fucking important? Because if you knock back 2 things of pre-workout and you fucking ready to run through a wall, do I need to warm up?
Listen, everybody has a different view.
Because I hate that shit.
Listen, I need it. I don't know about you. I don't care about you, but I need it. All right.
I need trying to snap some shit up. I'm trying to walk out the gym normal.
Bro, I need my muscles to breathe. I want to be able to touch my toes. I'm on a different and my goals are different too. Like I want to be able to be more flexible. I want to be able to be more balanced. So I have to stretch.
Got you. So is it like you want to be flexible for like when you get old type shit?
It's just
because I'm starting to think about that. Like when I'm like 50, 60, it's like
that's the long term goal.
Yeah.
But my short term goal is like I want to do little stuff like be able to do splits and do like
for what though?
It's just range of motion. You get once you have better range of motion, you be able to control more muscles, activate more muscles, and you'll see the difference in everything you do.
So,
because I'm all about functional training, right?
What's functional training?
Functional training to me is like everyday activities, but I'm trying to improve in my performance in that activities, such as like lunges, simple lunges, simple like squats or simple like you going down to pick something up. I want to be able to do something where I'm not pulling the muscle, it's not hurting, but
like
I'm doing
do
it
like
with ease.
Everyday activities without the risk of like fucking throwing you back out.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's all gonna help me long term.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. It's like the when they say people are like country strong.
Yeah.
It's like that.
See,
like them farm boys.
Exactly.
okay, that makes sense.
In a sense,
but I feel like they be like, because aren't they like the same as the construction workers? Because in construction, like you start off young, you're in it, you got an energy, but by the time you're like 50, like like close to retirement age, let's call it, like they can't walk, they can't like,
because there's no recovery, there's no like remedy to it,
right?
Then because what happens is you're applying so much pressure onto that to that muscle.
It's like the constant.
And then that muscle is getting that muscle is getting too like compressed, too compact, and there's no oxygen going through it, there's no blood flow going through it. And so that's what happens, all the problems. And the issues.
Really?
Yeah, that's all the issues. That's why you feel so tight, that huge soreness. That's why people don't have a range of motion, because they're building more like density into that muscle.
Holy shit.
Makes sense?
Okay, that does make sense.
That's why
you could explain it, bro. God damn. Look at that shit.
That's the reason why I stretch, because I even notice it when I stretch. When I pop, like when the muscle pops, you feel that muscle breathing more. The blood flow comes in. It's able to like grow normally. It's able to like move, have that range of motion.
So how do you properly stretch that? Because now I'm just generally curious.
It all depends on the area. Like me, like I do different types of stretches every day, and I always do.
Regardless if you work out or not.
Yeah, regardless. And like knowledge is power. Okay. Always, and then there's never a personal trainer that knows everything. Okay. If there is a personal trainer that says that, they're lying.
Cap.
And then it's all cap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're always learning till the day you die. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And there's different levels to different things. Okay. I like Tai Chi because it helps me not only like loosen up my muscles, but it teaches me how to breathe. Yoga teaches me different forms of breathing while doing different movements. And then like you got different types of breathing, like military breathing. Then you got box breathing. It's like box breathing. So it's all about using the core instead of your throat. Okay. And so like they use a method called box breathing. So breathe in, counting to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then normally once you do that for a while, your body will automatically relax and come into like a meditation state. Okay.
Damn. So it's like, cause like I said, I'm the type like pre-workout. I'll do like, I'll do like the fucking shoulder thing.
Bro, I have my days where I just go pre-workout. I'm in there. I'm in there.
Cause I'm the type of like, I understand the benefits of working out. Yeah. But I hate working out. Like I don't like it. So my idea is like, I'm gonna go bang this shit out, and go. And nothing says bang this out by warming up, nigga. Like get this shit done. Get
trust me.
Fuck out.
I feel you on that because like that was me in the beginning. Yeah. Trust me, it took me 8 to 9 years to where I'm at right now. In the beginning, I was like struggling because in my mindset, I'm like, damn. This shit hurts. I'm not good at it.
Right.
It's like it takes a lot of time, and then the recovery sucks. Everything. It's just all the negative stuff.
Process, bro.
The whole process.
Yeah.
So what got me out of it was just like, all right, I'm gonna do all the things I hate, but in a structure. Like I'm gonna have certain goals for every week, and I'm gonna hurt. Like for example, 4 sets of 25 to hit 100. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a certain goal, and then like once that becomes easier, then I'll boost it up or add weight onto it, and then I have a certain goal. Once I meet that goal, I feel that satisfaction that creates motivation for me to keep going. And then those results push me. So I need that push.
So you're reinforced by the goal of it.
Yes. And then it kind of like a self-reward. Once you get that reward, it makes you keep pushing. But like for example, warming up too. Fucking hated warming up. But like the more I warmed up, I noticed myself feeling better when I worked out. Being more flexible. My muscles breathing more, recovery. Like I'm able to get up the next day and work out better because I'm stretching out. So once you notice that, it's like a little bit more push.
It's kind of like, okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's still not gonna work for me.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Just do like 5 to 10 minutes. Watch, you'll see a big difference.
Yeah, listen, I know you're right because like,
and at the same, my fault to cut you off. At the same time, it's because you don't have somebody there doing it with you.
And I think that's what it is. I think like, cause so what? 2 things. I think is what you just said. I think I personally need somebody there to be like, all right, this, then this, then this, or to like, give me that extra push if I need it. And what I'm trying to do now is my work schedule. I just got time for that shit.
Yeah.
But what I try to do now is
crazy.
Yeah, bro. Listen.
Slave life for real.
Life. Listen to me. The shit you do for money. No, I'm playing. But the next thing is what I try to do now is like I told you this. I try to stop listening to music when I work out. I can't do it for cardio days.
That's
Fuck
tough.
that. Leg day, cardio, headphones. There's no way. But when I do like anything else, no headphones because I'm trying to get used to like being there mentally instead of being distracted by the song or whatever I'm listening to. So that's what I'm working on. But you're right. Eventually I'm going to have to start.
Because the thing was with me, even though I'm a personal trainer, everybody thinks that like I don't need no motivation. I don't need nobody to push me. I need somebody to push me. Like
more than regular people, right?
Like, and then
because you got to work out.
Not only that, it's just like after training your clients and then being in the gym for so long, it's like, damn, like I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
Because you're there more than most. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good point. You got tired of going to that shit.
Yeah. But that's why I like having a community where it's like, not only that I'm keeping them accountable, they're keeping me accountable. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
Who the hell is calling? Oh. But they're keeping me accountable. They're pushing me.
Right.
Like I told you earlier, like this one of the trainers that was at the gym. She seen me and she was like, perfect. I need somebody to do glutes with me. I wanted to leave.
Right. Yeah.
But that was the motivation because I wanted to work on my legs and I wanted to work on my glutes and then I wanted to work on my lower back.
Yeah.
That was a perfect opportunity.
That makes sense.
And then while I'm doing it with her, she's pushing me. And then at that point, I'm like, bro, I can't even do no more. I don't want to do this. But the fact that she's there with me, I'm like, all right, I ain't no bitch.
Big facts. Like, I little fucking bitch, bro. Come on. Yeah, that's self-talk when you work out. So I feel like it's the only place you're allowed to be toxic to yourself. It's the only place. Because if you think about the way you talk to yourself mentally outside of the gym, you'd be like, bro, I need a fucking therapist. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. Like, you call yourselves all type of names and all types of shit. But that makes sense. I'm my worst critic. Oh, me too.
And so it's just like, I need the gym because that's like my therapy. Like, it's like, it helps me like, all right, you got potential. You can keep going.
Maybe you're not fucking worthless. You know what I'm saying? 100%, dude. All right, let's get into your story. The reason you're on the podcast. So, we talked about this. You're gonna show the story about a road trip.
All right. You want me to introduce myself?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're just gonna share the story and then we'll do that later. So
Okay.
try not to mention the song.
I won't mention the song.
So all right.
All right. So I had to like. So I used to take a lot of road trips, and then it was whether it be like I took a road trip to back and forth to New York, to New Jersey, and then I did a couple road trips to Florida, and then like you make a lot of stops, a lot of pit stops,
right.
Whether it's just like you're stopping where to eat, gas station, whatever. And then my thing is every time we stop somewhere before we leave, I'd be like, on the road again. And then like at first it would annoy everybody. Everybody would get annoyed. Like, shut up, Willy. Because you gotta think about it. Every single stop. Like, oh, word. Pull over. I gotta take a piss. Pull over. Psh, thank God. We out. On the road again. So, and then it came to a point where when I forgot, they'd be like, Willy, come on.
What happened?
Right. I'm like, oh, my fault. On the road again. So it came to the point where people look forward to it.
Yeah.
And then get people amped, every single time we go on road trip.
That's dope.
So it was funny to me, man. It's like, now it's like an automatic thing. Every time we go out.
Yeah. So why did you guys go on so many road trips? Just like a family thing or?
It was always like a bunch of family things or just me and my boys just taking random trips just to escape.
Yeah,
you know how Boston be, man. It feels like you're trapped here sometimes.
Fuck out of Boston. I agree. So that's funny. All right. So do you have memories of like that first road trip or the first time you did that? Like, or do you remember like what age?
Yeah. I was like, I want to say like 25, 26. And we took, I remember it was a long trip to Florida.
You drove to Florida?
Yeah.
From where?
It was just me and like a group of people. But it was just me and my other boy taking turns just driving. So from here all the way to Florida. So the longest, for me, the longest states to pass. And it felt like forever. Like you never felt like you were going to leave.
Let me guess.
Go ahead.
It can't be New York.
No.
I'm going to say North Carolina. And probably Georgia?
Somewhat. Virginia. Forever. For some reason, New Jersey.
Really?
I think
New Jersey? How?
Because of the traffic.
Oh, so it's just like being stuck type shit.
Yeah. Like you felt like you were stuck and you were never leaving Jersey.
Okay.
And then Virginia, oh my God. It's a nightmare.
I've never been to Virginia. This is like just open
it's
road
open,
type shit?
like country. Very country.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at least like to the places we passed by.
Okay.
Like the more south we were going, it felt like we were going country. Especially it's now Carolina. Fucking Carolina, bro. Cause we went to like all throughout like south, like north. What was it? Like I don't know, throughout the whole Carolina, north, south, east, and then like freaking, it just felt like we never leaving Carolina. And then after we finished leaving Carolina, then it was Georgia. And
I feel like Georgia just sounds like it's big.
So we had some weed with us.
We had some a sticky situation.
We had a sticky situation, and we got pulled over.
Or and it was in the car type shit.
Yeah, like we had some weight with us too. These Georgia cops had a badge, and on top of the badge had another badge with a weed sign with an X mark on it.
Oh, so you know they ain't playing about that shit. Holy fuck, dude.
So, and they brought the dogs out and everything.
I know you niggas was shook.
Oh, yeah. I was like, no, they ain't gonna do nothing. We have a minivan.
Yeah.
There's 2 kids with us. We have it's like a legit family,
Get
bro.
the fuck out.
So like, yo, come on. Like, they ain't gonna do it. Yeah. My boy got locked up.
So wait, what made them suspect to even bring the dog? Because the dog, you said that they brought the dog out. So the dog wasn't even out when they pulled you over. First of all, back up. I apologize. Back up.
No, you good.
Why did y'all even get pulled over? Let's start there.
I don't remember.
Speeding or just?
It was a while ago. I don't remember.
Okay.
It might have been speeding.
Okay.
It was for some bullshit. But we got pulled over. Mm-hmm. And then the cop wanted to search the car for some reason. I don't know why. I think it was a racist shit, but I don't want to assume.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's just like
it might have been racism, or it might have been
and probably out of state plates type shit. Okay.
Like, from what I hear is like they randomly pull over people a lot in Georgia because of that reason.
Randomly,
because it's like one of those things where people will pick up from Florida and then go drive to New York or Boston type of things.
Oh, so it's like a thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing out there. So that's why they have that routine.
Okay. All right, fair.
So I'm just trying to be biased and not be like,
right. You know? No, I respect that because in my mind I was like, fuck them niggas.
You know what I'm
trying to hold us down. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to live.
Let us be, yo. Okay.
Bro, it was something else.
So that was quite an ordeal. So,
bro, my boy got locked up. We had to go bail him out.
So how much? He can say all this shit, right? How much was in the car?
I think it was like £1.
So it's not crazy. That's not crazy, right?
It's not crazy. It's not a crazy amount.
Okay.
But it was just like, you know how cops are.
Yeah.
They think they come up, they're gonna come up.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I'm just, I need details. So like, where was it? How did they find it? Like,
all right. It was hidden in the trunk. So think of a Caravan, Toyota Caravan, okay. And then on the trunk, in the suitcase. Underneath all the suitcases.
Oh, it was like hidden.
Yes.
Like it wasn't just laying out.
No.
Okay.
So they really had to go through.
But why did they have a fucking pound?
We're trying to get lit.
A pound, though, bro? For personal use?
I don't know, bro.
That's fucking hilarious. I mean, it worked out. You guys bailed him out. What happened after that?
I mean, we gotta continue on.
Yeah. No, I'm talking like after for him. Like you guys bailed. Did he have to go to court or like?
I mean, they had to go back for court. Like, but it was like not until like 2 or 3 months or something like that.
Oh, so he was fine.
He was chilling.
All right, good. Damn. All right. So and then he was going to Florida.
Yeah.
And that was the last event.
So we did a lot of
for Florida.
Yeah, we did a lot of shit in Florida, and then we went to Orlando. We went to, what was it? Orlando Studios.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Damn, that's quite a road trip, nigga. Fuck.
I took some shrooms in Florida.
How was that? You know I want to try that.
That was my first time doing it. And then I haven't took it after that time.
Was it a bad experience?
It was a great experience.
So why do you haven't tried it since?
You gotta be comfortable. First of all, you have to be with the right people.
Okay.
This is what I've been told. I don't know personally, but I get it when I was on it because I'm like, you could be really good or really bad. It's either or. There's no in between.
And that's what I've heard too, and that's my hesitation. So like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like, I have one of my biggest fears in life is either having dementia,
yes,
or being schizophrenic,
yes.
And so because of that, I don't try shit. But when it comes to like psychedelics, mushrooms, DMT, and all that shit, like people be like, "Oh, it changed my life." I want to try that shit so bad. But I've heard stories of the other side where they try that shit and you're never the fucking same.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not even gonna fucking do it, but I want to. It's so bad, bro. Like, but sorry, what are you saying?
I mean, for me, I think I see it like this. I feel like it will turn left if I become addicted to it, or if I'm like fall in love with it. But if I'm doing it once in a blue moon, I feel like it won't. Depending on the scenario and who I'm with, and the vibe, and the purpose I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, everybody I was with were good vibes, good people. So when I took it, we were all laughing, giggling. I was seeing colors, and then like we went outside just to see what we was gonna see. Bro, the fence were swiggly. Everything was like a cartoon. The tree, you seen every single leaf just flop, and it was like cartoon like leaves, and you're like, oh my god. Then you look up, the sky's like coming at you, and it's like moving, and you're like, bro, This is cool.
How have you never tried that shit since, bro? Bro, I be doing that shit once a month, dog. What
That's
are you
the
talking
problem.
about?
I don't want to get addicted to it. No.
Like, I'm like, can you get addicted to that shit? Like, listen, I get like fentanyl, heroin. That's different.
I heard
shit.
some stories of people getting
mushrooms.
Really. So, another story. I don't know if I should be sharing the story. But
That's
I'm
how
sure
anybody
anyway.
watch this shit. You got it.
So, back in the day, I used to go to a lot of house parties a lot. And so I went to this particular house party, and then I brought my homegirl along too. I guess like when I brought her, people thought that was my shorty, but I was like, no, this is just my homegirl, whatever. Yeah. So there was this another girl I flexed with way back in the day, but I forgot about her. She seen me and she got jealous that I was
made
girl,
assumptions,
like, whatever.
Okay.
So she came up to me because she seen me with my boy. She was trying to make me jealous by just throwing her shot with my boy. She was like, "Oh, what's up with your boy?" Da da da. Like,
that's fucked up.
I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, you didn't
around
care?
that time,
that's fucked up, yo.
I was talking to a lot of girls around the time.
Fair.
So I wasn't. Bro, and then at the same time, like if you my boy, I'm like, yo, get out.
And you generally don't feel anything.
Yeah, I generally don't.
All right,
like,
go
yo,
be happy. Yeah.
Like I like hooking up my boys.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like yo, I got you. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying. I'm the type of person you know. So I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. Da, da, da. Holla at him. Whatever. I'm not gonna mention his name.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. That's okay.
Should I put? I'm gonna say Nathan.
Nathan. All right, Nathan.
So I put him on to Nathan, right? And then so years go by. I haven't seen this chick. I see Nathan here and there, this and that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We boys, you know, we link up to smoke or go to club. We was party boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I always see him at every single party I go to.
You go to, you see him, okay.
So a couple years go down, they end up getting into a serious relationship. Okay. I'm talking about 2 or 3 year
committed, like we're really
whatever. So around that time, he's experimenting. He's doing like acid, mushrooms, LSD, like everything you could think of,
like psychedelics.
Yeah. So, but he's in an experiment where it's like every different high, he's getting a different revelation of life, and he thinks he figured everything out. Bro, okay. It got crazy.
That's a slippery slope.
Bro, I'm not done yet. It got to a point where because I do sign language. Both my parents are deaf.
Yeah.
That was my
we'll
first.
Talk about that, but
I just have to bring this up before I go on. And then I used to sell around that time too. And then I used to sell big weight, but I would never get caught because I would move smart. Okay. So he came to the conclusion where he thought that I was an undercover cop out to get him. So he had a whole...
That nigga the feds. Oh my fucking god. That nigga the feds, yo. I don't know. That nigga really the feds, yo.
It was my other boys. My boy's parents were about to get remarried and whatever. And he thought that was an undercover cover up for the operation, the FBI to go get him. Yeah. That's how bad it was. Yeah. And it came.
Damn, man. It's funny you're saying that because I kind of so I don't know his full story, but just based on the assumptions I made, I think I know somebody exactly like that. Yep. Because same shit. I won't say names, but you could see him. So I met him freshman year of high school, and you can see he was like straight lace, fucking grades, one of the quote unquote smartest kids, and then you can see him like from sophomore year. Okay, I'm gonna start smoke weed now. Junior year, now I'm smoking a lot of weed. And by the time we graduate, he was like full blown, like fucking black revolutionary, the man, blah blah blah. And I think it was the gradual.
I know that.
You know, and I mean, you might be right.
Israelite.
Exactly. I was trying not to go in. I'm trying to get attacked. I was trying to get fucked up.
Forgive me for
today's math, dog. You know what I'm saying? But But yeah, I know people like that. That's fucking wild though.
So all right, I'm not done.
Sorry,
yet.
my bad.
No. I just had to come back to it. Yeah, it got to a point where like me and him were having arguments, like full blown argument. He was calling me Judas. I don't know why. He was calling me mad name because he thought I was trying to get him.
Like send him up.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I know," because he was giving me a ride home from the party, and everything was going good. And then that's when he want to let everything like, "Oh, I know you're coming after me." Da da da. You and the other FBI agents, I know you wired my car with a bunch of microphones, this and that, listening to my conversations.
Yeah.
And then he tossed me a notebook, has my name, has like everything about me. Parents are deaf, speaks ASL, sells bud, da da da, never gets caught.
See,
and
now
then,
he's fucking with you.
but it's not only me, it's all my boys, like everybody he's cool with. So he really broke relationships around that time. Because the reason why he was experimenting with drugs and doing all that because he was going and through a breakup with that chick, right?
So ultimately, it's your fault.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Go ahead.
Randomly, remember I was talking to a lot of girls around this time. So around the time where he was taking these drugs and accusing me and all that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you space. I'm gonna do my own thing. You do your own thing, whatever. And it's not like I was chilling with him every day. It was just that, like, yo, bro, whenever he hits me up, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm busy.
Right,
I'm busy.
Right.
So, random number hits me up. Hey, it's been a long time. I haven't talked to you. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? So I'm like, hey, I'm trying to play along. So what's up? Like, cause I give my number out to a lot. I don't say my girl. I give my number out to a lot of girls. So I don't even know who's gonna hit me up or not. So I just have to play along. And then I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, yo, like you don't reach out no more, da da da. And then at the same time, you lied about me about Nathan. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Whatever. Oh, my fault. Well, if you're free, let's grab something to eat and talk about it. Da, da, da.
Still not knowing who this is.
Not knowing.
Yo, you wild, bro.
We link up at you familiar with Eggy? Like JP around here?
Yeah.
We go to Captain Nemo's.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll grab something to eat. This is down the street from Nathan's crib. Old house. We have something to eat. We're chopping it up. Nathan's texting her. Oh, you gonna be out with my boy, da da da. You gonna do this to me, this and that. And this whole time, I'm just
Clueless.
like, where do I know you from? You look mad familiar.
Oh, so you've met her now, like you meet up.
This is the chick that I put her.
Yeah, so
onto
no,
him.
but I'm saying you've met up to grab food, but you're still trying to remember like where
Yes.
do I know you from?
Yes.
Wow, dude.
So right, we leave from there. I take it to the crib. We smash whatever, and I drop her off. The next day, I get she's blowing me up. I'm like, oh, so what's up? She's like, oh. Nathan came and begged me with his mom to come back to him. Da da da. I need your help to come save me. I'm like, and then it all hits me. I'm like, oh my God, is this chick?
I fucking love this podcast, bro. This shit is.
So while like Nathan's there with his mom trying to beg her back, I kind of like pull up on the side street, and then she leaves, hops in my car, and then we go out.
We leave,
and then I smash again.
So wait, what happened to Nathan? You ever know what?
He's better now. You know what I'm saying? He's just.
Did he ever mend the bonds?
Oh
mend
yeah,
the fences?
that's the thing. So after that, I kind of cut this chick off because she was being weird. Moved on, but.
Pull the mic in. Pull the mic in. That's all good.
I kind of feel bad about saying this, but since then, it's only been temporary. But since then, every time I bumped into Nathan, because remember he still goes out club. Before we was house parties. Now he's club person.
So yeah.
So and then I became a club person. So I go. This is like when I was mid-20s. Every time I go somewhere and I'll see him with a chick, he'll be like, Like trying to.
My man traumatized. Like, keep her
let's go.
away.
Let's go. Yeah. And then, so I would feel bad. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be
because it wasn't your intention. It
yeah,
really wasn't.
like the thing is, like, a lot of dudes call me that Mr. Steal Girl.
That's fucking hilarious.
And I don't want to be like that. And it's not who I am. But it's just, I'm always in that type of situation where it's like it makes me look like a fucking asshole.
But I can see, like I said, it's like the intention wasn't there.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely fucked up, but the intention wasn't there. So I get it.
And it's not like because we kind of had a falling out.
Right.
So it was not like we were still buddies. It's like,
Right.
yo, fuck this dude.
Yeah.
I don't really care now.
That makes sense. All right, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit. You said your parents, so you speak, what's the language again? ASL.
American Sign Language.
Okay. And, I mean, I'll let you say it, but why do you speak American Sign Language?
Both of my parents are deaf. Or hearing impaired, which one you want to put it. My mom was born that way. I think because my grandmother had like some type of how do you say, some type of I heard that she had some type of sickness or something like that.
Okay.
And then which led to my mom being born deaf. My father, he was hearing, and then he had a really, really bad hearing infection. Ear infection that led him to become deaf.
Loss of hearing.
So he was able to, like, right now he's able to like pronounce words and speak in Spanish, but it won't come clear.
Okay. So did your mom and dad meet before his hearing loss? Or?
Yeah, because he lost his.
So he just happened to be married or dating or married your mom.
So my father lost his hearing when he was like around 2 years old, like 2.
Oh, so it was like early in his life that happened, but he
Yeah.
was okay. I thought it was when he was older.
My parents met at a deaf school. There's a deaf school in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Both of my parents are Dominican. My mom was born and raised in DR. No, sorry. She was born in New York, but she was raised a lot in DR, bouncing back and forth. My father was born in DR and then moved out here with the fam and raised in New York.
Gotcha.
And then, so like, but they met each other in a deaf school here in Massachusetts.
And then just been...
Yeah, it clicked. And it was
Life
weird
happened.
because it's like, my parents were kind of like the cool couple.
Really?
In the deaf school.
Wait, off the deaf school?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out, bro.
It was weird.
How are you the cool couple in the deaf school, bro?
It's weird, bro. You guys see the get-togethers, like the deaf, like, because it's a big community. The deaf community is a big community, and it's a small community, but it's like they all know each other.
It's tight knit, yeah.
It's tight.
Like, yeah.
So when they all link up, like my mom's like, I got a lot of friends. I got like a lot of friends, and I'm like, I'm always thinking she's bullshitting until I see him. I'm like, damn, you were a popular kid.
It's like I have it like that, motherfucker. Like,
so, and then my father was like kind of like the deaf basketball player in the school, you know what I'm saying? The jock. And my mom's like that boozy chick.
She's a cheerleader. Yo, let me find out they got High School Musical going on, bro. What the fuck?
It was weird, bro.
That's awesome. So what was it like being the child? Are you the first? What
do you mean?
You're the only child, right?
No. I have an older sister.
You have the older sister.
So, and then it's me. And then my parents divorced when I was 2. And then my mom got remarried. What age was I? I want to say when I was 12 or 13. And then like I have 2 little sisters.
Okay, so
with
from
my stepfather.
So from 2 to 13. So from 2 to 13, your stepfather wasn't in your life yet.
My stepfather came into my life when I was 10.
10. So from 2 to 10, it's just you and your mom, or you and your dad?
Just me and my mom.
You stay with your mom.
What
was that like?
It was tough because
I'm thinking from a communication standpoint, like
it's from all angles. From all angles, because like my parents My mom was, to put it in simple, like my mom was in an abusive relationship. My father wasn't the easiest guy to deal with. He was an alcoholic, abusive, and then likes to cheat a lot. He's one of those guys, likes to put his dick everywhere. Like,
okay, forgive my ignorance, but I gotta ask. Like, does he hit on other deaf women, or like
he don't give a fuck?
I respect it. Like,
he don't give a fuck.
Like, God damn. Like,
bro, I'll put it to you like this, right? A couple years ago, I thought I had a little brother.
It's not.
Like from another girl that he cheated on my mom with.
Okay. Fuck.
And then the boy looks exactly like me, bro.
Really?
Like he looks a spitting image of me, bro. I really thought it was my like little brother until the blood test, and it was.
And it's not.
It's not. So for like 2 years, I was just like coming to his birthdays,
trying to be
giving him his gifts, being his life, trying to reconnect.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's not even your brother.
Wow, that's tough.
That gives you a little glimpse of how much he was a whole.
Damn, bro.
And then my mom had to deal with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, go back to that. So from the house, you were saying, how was it with you and your mom from 2 to 10?
So ever since then, like, cause she had to escape from him, he was basically like chasing her. So we moved from Boston to Florida. So it was just me and my mom. My older sister stayed out here with my grandparents. So it was like shelter to shelter. It was hard because I was being with my mom and only speaking sign language, I had nobody to be verbal with. So I was a very quiet kid. I learned from seeing, not from hearing. So I'm very like, what do they call it? Hands-on type of learner. I'm not like a classroom learner.
Yeah, you gotta like do it.
So
like,
it was always tough for me in school. Like, because it's like, I wouldn't get it if you like explained it to me, but if I did it repetitively,
and I would walk you through it type shit. Yeah.
So I'm a different type of learner. So I had to learn different methods for me to grow. And then that held me back because I didn't have nobody to kind of show me the ways, show me the ropes. The saying like.
So now when did you was your speech okay? Like, did you talk to people fine?
Bro,
or like, I know you didn't speak a lot, but when you did, like, I
went through it all. I went through stuttering problem.
Okay.
I went through like.
And then was it like, did you only speak Spanish and then you learn English or like?
Nah, I was just, even that was different because keep in mind, I had nobody around me. Like in Florida, the area I was in, it was majority white. So I had nobody to teach me about my culture. I thought I was white at one point. Legit, I'm being transparent to you. I don't like telling people like this.
I am white.
I thought I was just American. I was telling people I'm American.
I ain't fucking Hispanic.
Until my older sister flew down and she was spending time for my birthday, and she was like, "You ain't no fucking white person. You
so
Dominican."
Like...
Oh, she was pissed. She used to like, and I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I needed somebody to teach me about my culture.
It's important. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have people around. All I had was my deaf mother, and she was always at work.
Yeah.
So all I had was TV, and then freaking old school computer AOL.
Fucking dial-up, nigga. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of like self-development, like patience. That's why I'm a very patient person nowadays, because I built up that patience. And then that's why I'm so hard on myself too. I'm my biggest critic because I've been through a lot of discipline on myself. Whereas like stuttering, easily distracted, it's hard to pay attention to. Like I can't, or not grasping what you're saying. Like everything that you could think of, I went through.
It stems from that upper. Damn, man, that's.
But so, it's humbling.
I mean, it is, and you know, it's your life experience. You know what you went through, and everybody goes through their own shit.
Yeah, you know I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not the worst, but it
could be worse. Man.
It could be worse.
I mean, there's the sayings like if everybody threw their problems in a pile, you'll take your shit back so fast, and it's true, bro. You never know what fuck people are going through, and you never know why people are the way they are. It's
but it helps me not judge people too. It helped me understand a lot. And then have more patience with people too.
That's real. Because, it's funny because that's why I respect immigrants and elderly people. I'm gonna tell you why. It all stems from my mom. Because when my mom moved here when I was like, I was a kid, dude. Probably like 5, maybe 6, 7. That age range. And she left me, my 2 sisters, to come to America by herself.
Damn.
Became like a nurse, blah, blah, blah. Went to school, all that shit. But I'm like, to do that, to go to a country by yourself, figure it out, leave your kids behind, do that, and then become a nurse. Like, it's just like,
It's a lot.
And it's a mom leaving her kids. Like, that couldn't be a hard decision. You know what I mean? Like, and then on top of that, she's a nurse now. So I hear all these stories. And it's funny because I think I want to do like another podcast with her because like she has all these stories, dude. It's just like
Same.
the elderly people and like, and she made a good point the other day. She's like, because she got into a yelling match with one of her coworkers because I guess they didn't do something for one of the patients, and she got really upset, like to the point where like she was crying and had to calm her down and blah blah blah. And she was telling me, she's like, I don't think these nurses realize like these were people. Like that dude you gotta feed at whatever and give his med. That used to be a doctor. That used to be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and she sees it that way, and it kind of teaches me to see old people that, because like sometimes I don't have the patience either, bro. But you know, so I get it, man.
Me too.
I get it.
Like, bro, like my mom was telling me all sorts of stuff, like what she had to deal with, because she was going to school for law. She wanted to become a lawyer for deaf people, and then like and she was doing good too. The only reason why she couldn't finish it is because she was pregnant with me.
You ruined your mom's life. Good job.
In a way.
No,
you know? So
can you imagine? Like I ruined my mom's life.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make it up to her.
So I spent the rest of my life.
But yeah, like just the situations that she been through because of her disadvantage of like, you know, people make fun of deaf people. People like don't really take them serious.
And the stereotypes that come with it.
Yeah. So she dealt with a lot. And then like I even want to do a podcast with her so that she could share her views. Not only that, reach out because she's big on the deaf community, teaching them, helping them out. So I want to have a podcast with just her, just expressing herself, reaching out to deaf
just
community.
Share her story, dude. Yeah. I feel like shit like that's so important, and it goes back to what I just said. It's just like you don't. I remember, like I won't share, but I remember the exact moment it clicked to me that my mom was not just my parent. You know what I mean? It's like you realize, like, oh, you're a whole person before I existed. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, so I get it. I get it.
Sometimes we put them in a box.
It's like, oh, you're like, you know, for the first 18 years of your life, you're the person I have to listen to.
Yeah.
You're the person that like fucking feed me and provide and blah, blah, blah.
But in your mind, you're like, they done everything you've been doing, probably even worse.
And that's how they be low-key knowing, bro. I'm like, I know the fuck shit I used to do. You know what I mean?
Yo.
But
and then you get older too, and then you realize, damn.
And then you have kids and you realize you're the same fucking way. It's the same goddamn way. Same way. But all right, so did you ever go on like road trips with your family, like your mom and like?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
So how was those?
So I remember this one road trip. I will never forget it because I was with my older sister.
Okay.
My older sister loves Mariah Carey, and then we had this laptop, right? It was me, my older sister, my stepfather, and my mom. We drove from Florida all the way to Boston.
Y'all niggas love driving from Florida to Boston. Like, what the fuck,
Remember,
bro?
I was living in Florida. My grandparents were
but
here.
Like, y'all can't like take a plane. Like y'all gotta drive, bro.
Save money, you know.
Y'all they didn't have weed in the car this time, right?
They loved the road trips.
Yeah.
I didn't have a say. I was
That's
a
the
kid.
whole point, though. No, I get it.
I didn't want to be like, I want to take a plane.
Let's fly, motherfuckers.
I'm a big boy now. And plus, I hated the plane because the ears would pop and everything. Bro, that was like, I hated that. Anyway, so like my stepfather had this cool laptop, and then we had this one movie and one CD. The movie of Rush Hour, when Rush Hour first came out.
Yeah. First one?
What was it, the first one?
I mean, they're all good.
I think it was the first one.
Yeah,
it was the first one.
Yeah.
When it just came out. And then the Mariah Carey CD because my sister was in love with it.
Okay.
So I know all the Mariah Carey songs because we were bumping that from Florida all the way to Boston. And my sister was just singing
shit,
karaoke
bro.
style the whole time. And I'm like, oh my God, are we there yet?
On the road again.
And I know the word for word, everything from Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Because of the road trip. On the road again.
That's awesome, man. That is fucking awesome. All right, you ready to reveal your song?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to reveal the song, all right?
Hey, my name's Willy Perdomo, and the song about the road trips is On the Road Again by Willie Nelson.
All right, so On the Road Again, Willie Nelson. It's pretty goddamn obvious, I feel like, but why that song?
Honestly, it just came to my head.
It just came to your head. It just matches it. So you ever seen the was it the Geico commercial? What's the commercial with the fucking song?
I think the commercial got into my head.
I think that's what it is.
That's what it is, because that's what happens to me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll either listen to a song or a commercial get to my head, and then it would just pop up randomly, and I catch myself saying it or singing it. You know the jingle?
On the Road Again. I'm trying to remember. Is it? It's not Progressive. I can't fucking remember what song it is.
Remember that State Farm commercial? Do the jingle. Do the jingle. Yeah, that's one of my favorite commercials.
Do the jingle. That's funny. So it's really just because it goes with pretty much what you've been doing your whole fucking life. On the Road Again, Willie Nelson.
Not only that, too, now that I think about it, I've been moving a lot. I moved a lot throughout my life. So it's like, in a sense where I'm always like, can never get too comfortable. I'm always on the road again. So if you want to go deep,
If you want to like connect it.
yeah.
I mean, I see it. Why you move? Why do you mean you move a lot? Like just between like.
Ask my mom.
She's really moving, bro. Like, I don't know why.
It's just a situation. Life happens, circumstances. But I moved a lot throughout my life. Still do.
Hey,
and still planning to move.
Still planning to move. Oh yeah, you did say you're planning on moving, right?
Yeah, but right now I'm just pushing it.
Just push it.
Because I want to focus on important things that matters. Like I want to do the first time home buyers course. I'm trying to build up my credit. I'm trying to, all the
shit going.
The baby steps.
Yeah.
I don't want to rush into it and then like be like, damn, fuck, I should have took time to do this. I should have took time to do that.
Actually, you just brought a good point. So, what's your goal for your personal trainer business?
So short-term goal.
Like you just trying to get like a fucking, I just need to get a famous client or like
no,
okay,
no, because the thing is, I generally like seeing people progress and change, like even community wise. You know what I'm saying? I want to build a community, a healthy community where it's like, it's not all about like looking good or being fit, but it's just a healthy lifestyle, a healthy mind, and like we all need an outlet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we do. And then like this, for me, fitness is a good outlet to like really, it's you versus you. It's a self-improvement thing versus you versus the world. So I kind of want to have like a business like that where it's like I'm able to provide services to help that person self-develop in a way where they become the best that they are.
Yeah, help them be the best version of themselves.
Yeah, so just little by little, short-term goal is get the LLC, of course, get all the little stuff, business cards, get a real estate, learn about that, and then start up online or like on the field. And then little by little, get a spot. Yeah. Long-term goal, I want to have my own staff. I don't want to be training the whole time. I was
about to say, so you think you'd have your own gym type?
That's long-term. I'm trying to have like my own gym but at the same time, it's going to be different stations. Like I'm going to have a recovery station to help you recovery. Okay. A muscle building station to you want to like bulk up that muscle. Balance and flexibility station, you know what I'm saying? So I want to have every station, and I want to have trainers that specialize in that area to be there. And at the same time, I have a little juice bar slash like sandwich bar, meal like slash meal prep area. So it's like I have your meals out the way. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I want to have my like clothing line all set up. So I'm saying like, and my gear and stuff. Like you have duffel bag.
Dope, man.
So I have like ideas, and at the same time, I want to help other businesses too. Like I know a lot of people that do hair, a lot of females that do hair, like lashes, makeup, all that stuff. My sister does cosmetics. A bunch of my homegirls know how to do hair, makeup, and eyelashes and all that shit. I know a girl that knows how to do massages. So I want to open up a salon, / barbershop,
and just have people come in and.
So that's my goal. Like I want to have different businesses, but they all intertwined together. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're all focusing on the glow up. You glowing up, you focusing on yourself. You're not competing with the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're focused on you.
Yeah.
That's my main goal, because that's the problem with society today, especially with social media. Everybody's trying to compete and prove themselves.
Right. And everybody's trying to be the fucking big CEO. Or like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
no bullshit. I low-key, sometimes I fall for that trap, which is why like I delete Instagram. Like,
bro,
I'm back on it now,
Facebook.
but like I delete it probably like I'm gonna say every 2 months. I delete it, and then it's just because if you on that shit too long, bro, you really start to feel like you're not doing enough. Like me, like I know I'm in a good position for where I'm at in life. Like I don't complain. I know I work hard. I know I'll do that shit. But if I'm on Instagram long enough, I'm like, I need to get my shit together. You know what I mean?
Too.
Like it's just like, bro, you're fine. You're alive. Like you're employed. You can fucking feed yourself. Like
me. Like I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm young. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in the streets, whatever. But if I'm on Instagram, I'm seeing this dudes the same age as me making millions, have like a couple
niggas
properties.
Is like 18 out of high school.
Yeah, bro.
I make fucking $5 million a month, which is cool. I'm not hating on it.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like people look at that, they're like, one, you're two things. You're to feel like, all right, I gotta get my shit together. Or two, you're discouraged and you feel like it's too late or some shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, which makes no sense.
I go into a whole spiral. I noticed this because like I'm trying to work on my self-awareness. That like I started feeling these feelings like I'm not good enough, or it's like damn I wasted mad time, or it's like damn I need to start cutting off these people because they're distracting. You know what I'm saying? My boy pointed that out too, because I'll go into these phases.
What the fuck I do, bro?
Because I'll be like, damn bro, like I need to get my shit together. I'll go. He says that every couple months I go into this phase where it's just like I'm cutting everybody off, going ghost, and I'm trying to figure out my life, and then like I'll come back.
Hi guys.
Sorry guys. But it's like it's
real.
It's good and bad. I'm trying to learn a balance where it's like I'm not trying to blame everybody for my faults, but be more accountable and then not be so hard on myself.
Yeah, we definitely have that in common, because even I'm the same way. It's like I said, bro, I get moments where like I disregard everything I've worked for so far. I'm like, yeah, I have this, I have that, I can do that, blah, blah, blah. But if I just do this, like, you know what I'm saying? If I fucking
be too hard on myself. And
I'd be like, if I work 80 hours a week, if I work 95, nigga, I can fucking like, I generally start thinking like that. I'm like, bro, relax. Bro.
Same.
Like slow down, man. So I get it.
And then people been telling me the whole time, it's like, yo, you're too much thinking about the future or tomorrow too much. Yeah. Be in the moment.
Yeah. That's real shit. That's real shit.
And then I'm learning how to be in the moment.
That's real shit. All right, we're going to wrap this up. I like to end every episode with a game I call On the Spot.
Okay.
So pretty much how it works is I'm going to give you 3 scenarios. Just off the top of your head. You can't think about it. Don't dwell. For every scenario I list out, you got to give me a song you would play in that scenario. All right.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on, give me a second. All right, go ahead.
All right, On the Spot. Ready? Walk into the gym for leg day. On top of your head. On top of your head. You thinking.
Christopher, By fucking Pop Smoke.
Christopher by Pop Smoke. Never heard of it, but cool. When the aliens attack.
On the road again.
I think I said I'm out. Nigga. On the road again. All right, skydiving and your parachute won't open.
I got 2 tickets to paradise.
Fuck, who sings that song? Fuck, I know the exact song you're talking. I got 2 tickets to paradise. Fuck, I wish. I'm gonna do it when I edit. I'm gonna figure it out. All right, bonus question. You ready?
Yeah.
You go back in time to learn how the pyramids were made. It's kind of complex, but you can think about this one.
A song?
Yeah. So you go back, take a machine, go back, and you're like, you learn like that's how they made the pyramids. What song starts playing?
What was that song from that Lego movie?
What?
It was that Lego movie where he was singing that song every single day.
I haven't seen the Lego movie, I think.
Oh fuck. I wish you had seen it.
It's a song from a Lego movie.
Alright, I'm gonna put that aside. I'm thinking of another song.
Nah, I mean you can keep it. I'll find it when I edit.
Oh bro, when you listen to the song
from Lego
it's
movie.
hilarious.
Alright, got you.
It's a song. I realized that it's like programmed into people to not focus on their problems. So,
really? Now I'm intrigued. What?
It's a song really programmed to enter society so that they don't really focus on like
it's a distraction.
What's going on.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna play it literally right in this part. I'm gonna find it and play it. I'm gonna hit you up about it.
Yes.
Because I now really want to know what song. So the song in the Lego movie. Got it. All right, man. That is it. I want to thank you so much for coming on. This shit was great. That's your camera. Say whatever you want to it.
Yo, thank you, Sanjay. It's been a pleasure here. You know, it's one of my first podcasts and not my only one. You know what I'm saying? More podcasts is coming into you to the future. And thank you.
You gonna get your socials? It's up to you.
My social security is private.
I didn't say that, nigga.
Instagram, you can follow me. Willpower Boston. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks again for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
All right, thanks.